Bellwether 2014 Connect is a sculpture exhibition and an installation exhibition where we put artwork at Bellevue City Hall, in the downtown park, and on the street in places in between City Hall and the park. So one of the artists we're featuring this year is Miguel Edwards. Miguel's work has a lot of energy. It's on a large scale that we like, and we just see that it's unique. We really like the way that he's working with new materials, combining glass and metal, and we're looking forward to seeing what he does for this year.
Every single one is such an adventure. I don't know what the piece is going to look like until I've built it. It's a very intuitive process. It's really exciting to watch it unfold. I want to pursue public art because it's just another challenge to explore. It's a different set of constraints, but having the structure of working with city planners and things brings other challenges. But at the end of the day, I might have come up with something because of these constraints that I might not have otherwise. I wanted to make something that was visually a little more accessible, but I wanted them to experience it on a personal level. I ran into an old friend, Ryan Blythe. On a whim, I called him while I was working on the Bellwether piece and said, "Hey Ryan, let's do some glass on this piece." One of the things that's fun about working with glass and working with Ryan is, by its very nature, there's a collaborative element. Ryan's been doing this for 20 years or something, and he can't do it by himself. I certainly can't do it by myself. And so there's this camaraderie and teamwork, as well as the intensity of the heat and the timing. It's a fun learning curve, and it's a fun collaboration. The process goes, once I've made the mold, then it sits there and we oil it with a mixture of graphite and motor oil. And then Ryan ladles out of the furnace, and then there's that first snip where you gotta clean off all of the drips. That first little bit is really intense of the actual pour, but it's over so quickly, and then you get to sort of torch it down and cool it slowly. It's fun watching the optics change and the oil burn off, and glass does a neat thing where there's almost always bubbles that tend to slowly rise, and you kind of torch them down and they raise the surface and pop. The welding and the grinding that I do is, also very, very hot, but it's all in this one little spot. So to just have the glory holes in the furnace and the torches and everything is a lot of volume of heat, which is pretty intense. So much of my process for these pieces is very intuitive, and so I need to sort of be in touch with this, you can call it flow. And sometimes it's there and it's easy, and I tap right in, and other times I gotta kind of wade through it and poke around till I can find it. I don't know that I accomplish this, but I certainly strive to accomplish it, is to arrest people for a second and just pause and maybe even ask a question, and it could be any question. I feel pretty lucky to A, have this be my job, and B, have these people in my life that support me in doing this, and it's pretty awesome.
Miguel is just one of the artists that we have in the show this year. We have 29 artists showing 32 artworks. You can come to our opening celebration on Friday, June 27th, right here at City Hall at 6 p.m. And you'll be able to see all of the work all summer long until October 12th.